lift off as we join you in progress, but only a second shy from Kiwanis Ice Arena in Saugerties, New York, as the Rockets take on the Saugerties Fillies. Hi, everybody. Joe Rizzo here, bringing you the action live as the Rockets come out. PJ with Izzy and Tootie on the opening line. Kirsty and Aaron on the back. Nice perch here, right at center ice. Tootie gets it, picks it off, marches in. Can't hold on to it. She'll come out from the back, tries the stuff shot, one block and a save. So a blocked shot and a save. Tootie centers it, it goes off the goalie's pads and comes to the near side wall. Kirsty at the right point looking, gets it through traffic, and Izzy will get it behind the net. Riz comes out on the switch. Izzy with Riz. Now Amanda, wrist shot, rebound, stick to side. Kirsty sends it at the net. There's a loose puck there, but covered up, and the Rockets have come out flying. We're playing 15-minute periods here, as this is not a league game. It's put together by a couple of clubs. Rockets on the face-off. Amanda in the circle, wins it over toward Riz's side, but not forward enough. Phillies move it out over center ice. This will be their first offensive possession of the game. Shot goes just wide of Arielis in net. She's the lone netminder dressed today, sometimes as we've seen lately, as Arielis makes a save. 13:31 left, first period, no score from Saugerties, New York, outside of Woodstock. Amanda wins the faceoff, back to Lily, who moves it behind the net for Rachel. Centered in front, Amanda got a piece of somebody's stick, otherwise it would have been a golden scoring chance. Skated through and into the left circle. Shot, one save, rebound, another save, and a third save on a rebound. Rachel tries to clear it to the side, gets tripped up. It comes out to Lily. She redirects it just enough out of the zone, and the Phillies bring it in offside. There looks like the ref was playing tag up offside there because the Phillies player was not back for certain. This is Larissa moving it all the way in. And a whistle and a stoppage of play with 12:55 left in the first period. No score from Saugerties, New York.
Be very careful.
PJ on the faceoff wins it over to Izzy, up to Kirsty at the point. Izzy will dump it to herself in the corner and now send it behind the net for Tootie, who will get out the other side. Tootie looking, spins around, goes back behind the end line. She's going to march right toward the net, put it out in front, left pad save. That looked like it was going in. So the Phillies goaltender under pressure here. Phillies spelled like the female horses, not like the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies with an F. We're in horse country, not too far from Saratoga. Face off and a lot of music playing. We don't really like that. That's not good. We can't hear ourselves think when that music is on. Centered in front by Izzy. It goes just under PJ's stick. Phillies knock it out. Has a chance for a breakaway. Kirsty trying to race her down. This is 17. Grabs it, spins, and knocked away by Aaron at the last moment. So Aaron Bruno hustling back along with Kirsty Kamerkar to thwart that scoring chance. Point person falls. Tootie's going to stick by there. She's 2-on-2. She's got Izzy with her. Tootie's been all over an offensive force, sliding all the way through. We're going to give her a little airtime for that as she gets up, and she's going to gain onside. Oh, nearly picked that one off. Amanda's going to pick that one off. She's got Georgie with her. Riz coming late on the change for Tootie. Amanda at the net, wrist shot, one save, loose puck. Riz almost got there, but just a moment before the puck was covered and frozen for a faceoff. 11:42, 15-minute periods today, non-league action. Faceoff one, battle in front off the faceoff between the centers. That shot hit the down center of the Phillies. Sticked up toward the right side. Larissa will follow her own pass and follow it all the way in. It's sent behind the end line. Riz gets it behind the end line, looks to center, tries to come out, finds three Phillies there herself. and can't jockey through them. Saugerties moves the puck through center ice, but Amanda will pick it up in her own zone. Georgie now just in front of you battling. She moves it forward. It goes toward Riz. It comes to Rachel. Rachel will move it into the offensive zone. Take a sharp angle wrist shot. It goes off the side of the net. Riz behind the net. Tries to come out. Does a spin. Sends it off the backboards as Izzy was coming through. Over for PJ. Sent in front. Riz backhand. One shot. Another shot. Save. Rebound. And another save covered up. Rockets flying here on the early goings. PJ with Izzy and Tootie. Wins the face-off to the near side. Aaron at the point, marches it in, sends it through. Wrist shot hit Izzy, rebound. Izzy sends it toward the net, but it's blocked away there. Comes to the far side boards. Aaron will step in to battle it. PJ will cover the point. It comes up, and now they will get it out. Saugerties moves it through the neutral zone and touched in onside. Izzy battling on the near boards. Kirsty thwarts that player from coming out toward the net, but she still gets it behind. It's off of his skate. PJ picks it up, pops it up. Izzy's going to have a chance for a break. Izzy's trying to get through one. Shielded off with the body nicely. Taken down there, no call. Looked like it was a body, not a trip. So we'll say good non-call for the moment. Riz picks it off the boards. Wrist shot just wide. Izzy will get it on the half boards. Izzy looking, sends it. Riz tries the redirection from a sharp angle. It comes to the far side. Aaron steps in from the point. Kirsty's going to go over. Rockets do have a player back as they change centers, so they did have a safety back there for coverage. Amanda steps into it, and Saugerties clears it out. They're saying no icing there, and now the other ref does say the icing. So one ref said no, one ref said yes. In the end, it's a face-off for the Rockets in the offensive zone, with 9:27 left in a scoreless first period. Rockets have held the balance here of possession and scoring chances. Rachel sends it in off the face-off win. Riz will get it behind the net. She has Lily with her. Larissa right down the middle. Oh, she called for the puck. You could hear it from here. She called Riz, Riz. She found an open lane. Riz fed it to her, but Larissa just couldn't get quite enough on the shot. Great work there by Louisa and Larissa. Battled for behind the end line. Lily's going to force the player to come out the other side. Riz and Amanda work the trap right there in the offensive zone. Player goes down for Saugerties. Puck goes off of her and out of play. That will be a face-off just outside of the offensive zone. Rockets with one extra set of forwards, plus one, and two pairs on defense. PJ wins the face-off, and Kirsty steps in and will skate it in over the right wing. Kirsty will skate it around the circle and around the other circle, off the dot, unmolested in front, gets it again, wrist shot tipped away. Tootie was in front. Tootie behind the net. She's trying the wraparound, can't get it. Gets her own loose puck and sends it to the corner. She will work with Kirsty coming out of the corner. Wrist shot, one save. Tootie in front, tried the backhand, got a little shove there, and maybe a little stick work. No calls by the refs so far through almost the halfway mark of a 15-minute period, not 17 as we're used to. Sent toward neutral ice and out. Now ping pong back into the Rocket zone where Bruno will take it. 16 gains the line. 16 to 9. 9 to 93, down to 21. We're working with numbers here. The numbers working in the Rockets' favor. Comes to Kirsty at the point. She steps in to keep it in, gets a little help from PJ, but eventually it's knocked out, and the Phillies will regroup, change a couple. The Rockets will change a few as well. Sent it to neutral ice. Saugerties gets it. They send it deep. There is a player down there rushing in, so Kirsty had to get on her proverbial horse to knock the Philly off the puck. Riz gets it, and she'll move it out of the zone. She sends it forward for Georgie. Georgie and Riz breaking in 2-on-3 with Amanda as the trailer. 3-on-5. Georgie gets it to the front. Riz almost snuck it in. Riz on the far post if she can get it. Georgie will pull it out of the corner, takes a look, tries to get it over to Larissa, pinching in. Larissa gets it in the slot. Larissa to the left dot, takes a shot. It hits Amanda in front. Rebound, tries to chip it in. Does Larissa loose in front? And they bat at it. It goes over the line, but after the whistle, no goal. Rockets blitzing here. And Rads is finding a path in from the right point on a consistent basis, and that's helping generate some real possession. Beautiful face-off win by Amanda, sent at the net by Rachel. She was looking for that fluttering bouncer that she's so good at, Rachel Lee. She finds the lane sometimes to shoot, to be a little trafficky, and she's very good at surgically sending pucks with a little bit of an off pace, bouncing at the net, and she scored on that one. Face-off win, Rads between the points, tries to shoot it, but it's tipped and then knocked away, and Saugerties will move it into the offensive zone. Icing waved off as the puck didn't have enough strength to get over itself. Izzy will move it up. PJ will help her move it out. Izzy has Tootie with her, 2-on-2, skates to the right circle, centers for Tootie. One shot, rebound, covered up. Izzy and Tootie working the magic there, 2-on-2. They got a little bit behind the defense, and a deft little pass kind of, it handcuffed Francesca just a little bit, and she still was able to get off a good shot. Had there been a further rebound on that, it might have found its way in. Hansen's been all over the place. She's going to dent the net before this period's over, and there's 6:20 left in it. Peyton comes out of the corner, all the way across to Izzy. She'll go to Francesca in front. She tips it, and it goes just wide. Tootie centers in front. PJ finds it and goes to the corner. Centering pass for Tootie, shoveled at 1 save, 2 save, 3 saves. She scores! Francesca Hansen puts the Rockets on top with 5:59 left in the first period. You could tell that she just, as soon as this game started, she was firing on all cylinders, and there was just not much of a doubt, if you've got to see her play as much over the years as I've been fortunate enough to do, that one of those shifts was going to end in a goal, and it was in fact that one. So the Rockets rewarded quickly for all of their work. On Saturday's game, they found themselves in a 2-0 deficit, fought back on goals by Riz and Tootie, and this is going to be a 3-on-0. Lily's there, one player catches up just in time. Oh boy. Amanda will skate it through the slot. She's looking. She goes to Aaron at the point. Aaron will have to send it down low. Riz gets decked in front. She was taking on 2. Riz with a nice hit right there. Oh, they're going to call that when it looked like the puck was there. So Rizzo with a hit. She's going to go off. Looks for, like it's going to be a check. So I don't know if they called interference or checking. And that will take away the offensive zone possession. I think Coach Rads is saying not really a penalty, as she initiated contact with the puck there. She might have closed the gap, so if they call interference, that's one thing. Check would be another. So now the Rockets will be shorthanded. Because of the 15-minute period, the penalty is only 90 seconds. Wrist shot whistled wide, but Ari Ellis was there and saw it all the way. Rads will try to get it up, and Tootie trying to help get it out. Tootie and PJ, the forwards on the PK, Rachel and Rads on D for the time being. Sent in front, they exchange, and they move it through the top of the slot, do the Fillies. They put one defenseman back, so they're playing 4-on-4 in the offensive zone, whistling a stoppage here, and they're going to call something. And this looks like Larissa is going to go into the box, and I'm not sure what the call was. Looks like interference. They're calling interference on Larissa. So for 60 seconds, it will be a 5-on-3 for Saugerties as the Rockets try to hold on to a 1-0 lead. PJ and Kirsty with Aaron, the 3 killing it. Icing in effect in all situations. That puck takes a strange bounce. 5-on-3, Saugerties tries to set it up. PJ's going to pick this off. If she gets past her, she might have a 3-on-5 breakaway. Jacobus over the line, 3-on-5. Wrist shot, Blocker save, and PJ hits the boards hard. She gets up, but not even gingerly. She's firing and skating back hard. Erin tried to break this up, sends her to the middle, and Kirsty gets her out of the way. Good job by 19 and 16 on D. Centered, and that was sticked aside. Sent now wide. 24 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Wrist shot from the top of the left point is sticked aside through traffic. Centered in front, PJ knocked that one away. Sends it to the corner. Erin's gonna have to battle 1-on-2 here. It's sent back behind the net, centered. Kirsty gets it. She's gonna try to skate it out. Again, icing in effect at all times. She chips it over the line and was clearly a few feet behind. They're gonna give her the benefit of not calling icing on that one, but it was pretty clear miss by the officials. Izzy will now pursue as it's a 5-on-4. Amanda comes in, tries to get a wrist shot down, knocks one clear down. Wrist shot, she hit the crossbar, and the puck fires into the netting behind the net. The Rockets have killed off a full minute of a 3-on-5, and they have 15 more seconds to kill on the penalty to Larissa. Larissa and Larissa, the two penalized so far. Face off, Amanda wins it, but to the one side where nobody is. Rachel gets it and stalemates it along the boards right in front of the opposing team's bench. Amanda gets it in. It's moved up to the point and out, but Kirsty gets it. She sends it in onside as Izzy comes at it. The penalty is over. The Rockets have killed off a 3-on-5 and a 4-on-5. They're at full and even strength. Georgie gets it. Georgie firing on all cylinders, played perhaps her best game of the season on Saturday in a 3-2 overtime defeat to the Philadelphia Bells. Georgie takes a hit right there, but she's initiating contact. Izzy along the boards, sends it to Rads. Rads goes low for Georgie. Georgie tries to redirect it towards center where Amanda was, but somebody got a piece. Phillies trying to move it out, and they do off the bank shot. Rachel is back. She's got one on her. She'll curl around and bank it neatly up the near side boards for Amanda to chase. Under 3 minutes, first period, Rockets with a 1-0 lead, and they've killed off a 3-on-5 for a minute and a 4-on-5 for 30 more seconds of a 15-minute period with 1.5-minute penalties. It comes out to the left circle. Rose Smith there takes a wrist shot but can't get it through traffic. Rachel pursuant in deep, and that one is whistled. And let's see what is called here. That looks like too many on the ice for Saugerties. So the Rockets will enjoy their first power play of the game. The bench minor for too many on the bad change. Good job by the refs there, seeing something I didn't see it at all. 2:32 left first period. The penalties in this 15-minute period are 1:30, so we don't have the full 2-minute power play, but there's less minutes in the period, and per USA hockey rules, that's the way they play it. And PJ will be on the face-off. She's got Izzy in the slot and Tootie on the left wing. Kirsty between the points and Erin at the left point. PJ wins it to Tootie's side. She's got the goal as Hansen. She has it 1-on-2 behind the net, centers it somehow in front. And Erin tried to step in between the points to knock it away. Kirsty's going to retreat back. She's got one on her. And she's got Izzy with her, and she uses the boards. Izzy uses the boards up to Francesca. Francesca over the left wing, gets right into the slot. Wrist shot, one save, rebound. PJ was trying to put it in, but it's covered up just in the nick of time because Jacobitz was ready to backhand that one in. Same bunch out there with 1:05 left in the power play. They win the faceoff. Erin tries to get it deeper. She gets it to Izzy. Izzy centers for PJ. Wrist shot. Shoulder save. And it trickles wide. Tootie along the boards. Sends it low for Izzy. Izzy for looking for someone in front. Will skate it back toward the net. For PJ, one-timer in front. Knocked away with the stick. Fully under fire here. Erin at the point will use that space and skate it forward before shooting. It can't get through traffic. Tootie behind the net will come right out, tries the stuff shot, takes a hit, but gets the whistle on the save. 1:32 left in the first period, one in which the Rockets lead 1-0. 31 seconds left in their first power play of the game. They've killed off 2 shorthanded situations, one of which was a 2-man disadvantage. Amanda has Lily in the slot and Riz on the left wing. Wins it over to Riz. Amanda will take it off the half boards. Wrist shot. It hits a Philly and is sent out. The Rockets have a chance for one more rush here on the power play as Rads gets it up the near side wing. Banks it hard off the boards, but the Phillies get it. 10 seconds left in the power play. That's probably going to do it for the most part. And Rachel battles there, and Saugerties gets it in the far side corner. Riz battling there. It's centered out in front off of a skate, it looked like. The Rockets had 1-on-2. Riz is going to get that one, and she will negotiate it out into neutral ice. 51 seconds left in the first period here. Saugerties send it back in. Rads will get it, bank it hard off the boards. It comes out for Amanda. Amanda has Riz in front. Amanda and Riz in the same sort of spot there. Riz is going to take a wrist shot at net. Rebound. Amanda backhand, a second save. Sends it out in front. Off the goalie, still loose, but she covers it up. 29.8 seconds left in the period. Rockets have changed it up on the forwards, looking to double their 1-0 advantage. PJ with Izzy in the slot and Tootie the goal scorer on the left wing. Rads steps in on the win. Over to Rachel, down to Tootie, along the end line. Clock hasn't started. Rockets getting extra time in the offensive zone. Nobody realizes the clock hasn't started. Saugerties comes out in untimed play. Somebody yell clock. The clock hasn't started. Saugerties comes out. Now they start the clock. So the first period will be almost 15 and a half minutes probably. The period probably would have ended. It's sent out. Let's see if Izzy can pick this one off and take advantage of the extra time. Sent all the way down. Let's see if they call the icing. They don't. Good non-call there. The Rockets were changing, so they couldn't really pursue that puck. Centered in front. Kirsty, good thing she's paying attention till the whistle. Izzy's got to shoot it, but she can't see the time. Oh, she does get the shot off. Yeah, I don't think it would have counted. The buzzer sounded. But good job by Camerata having a good idea of time based on what she was hearing with her coaches behind. So we don't have the benefit of seeing, there is a portion of the scoreboard, which we'll let you see, with a gigantic American flag behind it. Who doesn't love that? That flag provided by Bob Howe, by the way, and the scoreboard is donated by Ernie Fick. So thanks, Bob and Ernie, for those wonderful things. There is a shots on goal portion of the scoreboard, but it's not being populated. As the Rockets go to their bench, Saugerties goes to their bench. Story of the first period, Rockets came out flying, and they converted midway through the period on a goal by Francesca Hansen, even strength. Riz came with a checking penalty thereafter, and then 30 seconds later, Larissa was whistled for interference. Because the periods are 15 minutes today in this contest, a non-league contest, it was a 1 minute 5-on-3, which the Rockets killed off. Then they killed off the final 30 seconds of a 5-on-4. And they've maintained pressure throughout the better part of the period. They line up at center, Amanda with Georgie and Riz. Lift off in the second from Kiwanis Ice Rink in Saugerties, New York, outside of Woodstock. Amanda skates it around the end line, looking for somebody. Riz and Georgie in front. Amanda will take a wrist shot. It goes just wide. Amanda will chase it down after it hits off the end boards. Gets a little help from centered in front by Georgie. It almost went through. Riz got a piece of it. Sent all the way out. This is going to be an icing if it goes to the side of Arielis, which it does. So Markland in goal for this one. Emma Lacey was in goal for Saturday's game. And They're on their own. Emma was on her own yesterday as Ariellis wasn't around. And Ariellis is on her own today. Wrist shot off the face-off by Amanda. Georgie's going to chase it down in the corner. She was going to go to the point for a moment, but decided to send it low. They're cycling now as Amanda gets it off the half boards with Georgie down low. Georgie and Amanda. Georgie will skate it from behind the net. She's looking. She sends it for Riz, but just a moment too late. Aaron tries to step in to keep it in. Georgie does keep it in. Good work. And Riz will try to chase it down. Georgie at the point can't keep it in, nor can Aaron. Period of the long change now. But if you have offensive pressure, it becomes the period of the short change. And that's the goal in all games, but the Rockets achieving that goal for the most part thus far. That shot looked like Ariella stuck out the stick blade and got a piece of it. Riz is going to get it and move out with Georgie. Riz and Georgie. Georgie spreads out, gives Riz the left lane. Riz is going to try to take it toward the deep part of the corner. She gets it there. Two Phillies are battling each other for it. Then it comes to Aaron, but she can't handle it. And it jumps out for 26, who's going to skate in 2-on-1 with Rachel back. Wrist shot, right pad saved by Ariellis. Directs the rebound to PJ, who sends it up for Izzy and Tootie. And somehow PJ was in front of her own net, and then she's on the other side of the ice. She's just that fast. 21. Tootie will come out of the corner. She's been an offensive machine thus far, just creating chances at will, it seems like. Izzy sends it a little too strong for Tootie. She had her near the post, and it goes behind the net again, behind the end line rather, as Rachel will pinch down. Tootie will come out, send it in front for Rads, who was pinching down, as she's been able to do this game. That's sent all the way down, and this is going to be an icing call. Whistle and a stoppage of play with 12:35 left in the second period. Rockets up 1-0, but they've really held a significant advantage in possession in the game and have had myriad scoring chances. Amanda on the faceoff, Riz on the left wing, Lily on the right, Larissa on the right point, Rachel between the points. Rockets win the faceoff, but the Phillies steps in and just takes it up ice, gets past Rachel, comes around, and directs it in. The Saugerties, despite being outplayed, have evened this game up. It's a lapse that the Rockets have experienced on faceoffs, especially in their own end, where the faceoff is being won by the Rockets player, but a wing is just stepping into the lane freely and skating it up. So that's one that they're going to have to work on the film and in practice. Rockets win the faceoff here. Aaron and Kirsty will go between as they wait for the forwards to spin up and get possession in the offensive zone. Kirsty sends it in and will chase it down herself as Amanda covers the right point. It's played with behind the net. Riz is going to get there. She banks it off the end boards to herself. Looks to go to Amanda at the point, sends it there. Amanda at the point, waits for Riz to get in front. Redirected, off the shot, never gets through. Oh, they sent it through the crease, and Kirsty nearly got the stick on it. Sent in front. Lily tries to redirect it, takes a hit. Riz will come out of the corner, looks up, gets a shot off, and sent it just wide to the left. She had the top corner open, and she scored that way a couple of games ago against Tri-Cities. That one sent out. Aaron jumps between the points to get it. Can't get her shot through, bumping behind the play, and Kirsty comes back with Amanda to corral it. They exchange the puck. The two longest tenured Rockets in any capacity, including ownership and administration. Kamarkar, wrist shot, saved with the left hand, the left arm above the glove. Battled for it down low, it just went through Riz. Aaron steps up to play the man and not the puck, and that wins the puck. Great job by Bruno. Amanda will get it, skated all the way around the world, still going, leaves it for the point. Kirsty skates in, wrist shot, can't get through, Lily's there, tries to bang it home, and there's a save. Riz gets it, she'll come right out. Wrist shot off the mask, Lily in front, trying to pound it in. Whistle after it's covered up. Spinning tornadoes out there, doing everything but putting themselves back in front. The Phillies are doing the rope-a-dope because the Rockets are exploding here with offense. 10:50 in this 15-minute second period. 1-1. The Rockets got a goal by Francesca to start it. The Phillies got a breakaway to tie it. Sent in the slot. PJ, one shot, rebound, score! It's Tootie again! 2 for Tootie. 10:41 left in the second period, and the Rockets take a 2-1 lead. They win the face-off. Does PJ wins the face-off to Izzy. Izzy sends it between the points. Shot comes in front. The rebound's there, and Tootie chips it in. PJ wins the face-off there and wins it to herself, essentially. Comes in, looked like it was offside, but they don't call it. Battled there. PJ's going to pick this one off the stick, has Tootie in front. PJ will march it out, tries to send it for Tootie, but it's knocked away. PJ still with the puck in the right circle for Izzy. Izzy's just going to walk right to the net, looking for the backhand. Gets to the slot, tries to leave it for Rads. Rads is going to have to hustle back, otherwise there's going to be a breakaway. That's the goal scorer, 17, Costello. 2-1 on 2 for Tootie. Sent through the neutral zone. Tootie again. Tootie's looking for the hat if she gets up there. Sent over for Izzy. Izzy's going to send it deep and jump off for a change. Tootie's the one forward still in pursuit. The rest of her line has changed. It's sent to the middle. Georgie picks it off. Georgie in front. Shot. Save and no rebound. Tootie was there. Tillinghast has been playing her best hockey of the season. Evident especially in Saturday's game where she and Lily Rose Smith had a tremendous 64-second penalty kill shift. And she's brought the offense here today, getting a lot of chances. Amanda wins the faceoff to the point. Kirsty's got to send it to Georgie, who deftly knocks it down without a high stick. Sent behind the net to Riz. Riz draws 2 defenders, but they let her march out to the circle. Riz looking, tries to get to one, sends it for Amanda. Amanda doesn't see it. She had the defense beat. Amanda was behind the D. Didn't know the puck was there. Georgie disrupting play in center ice. At her best, 77, Tillinghast is a player that you describe as difficult to play against. And when she's playing as that player who's difficult to play against, she is in her most effective posture. Sent toward the net, Arielis knocks it down and covers it up. 9:02 left, second period. Rockets lead at 2-1. Tootie's got a goal in each of the first 2 periods, and she's out there in the slot defending. Faceoff is won to her side, and she'll skate it up the left wing if she gets to it first. Hansen sends it in. She will dump it for herself and Chase, battling there. She gets it behind the net, comes right out, stuffed shot, kick save, rebound comes to the near side. Sent to the point, Rachel gets it and just goes right back down low to Tootie, who gets a piece of it to slow it down for Izzy. Izzy right back up the boards to Tootie. Tootie right back down the boards. She tries to Izzy. Izzy gets it now. Izzy centers, but it's blocked away. PJ was in front. Tootie tries to send it through the slot, but a little bit in front of PJ. Izzy comes out of the corner, and she'll just skate it through behind the net. Looking, reversing. Now we'll send it to the slot for PJ. Backhand redirection. Blocker save and covered up. The puck cycling working to large effect, and the Rockets have that line out there with both goals today, although it seems like everyone in black has been quite effective in this one. PJ on the faceoff, it's Izzy in the slot, Tootie at the near boards. PJ wins it, Rachel's got to step up to win it, but this is the same thing that happened before in the goal. 2-on-1 for Saugerties. That is Rads blocking the 2-on-1 pass with her skate and nullifying what would have been Saugerties' second best scoring chance of the game. They scored on their first. Izzy's gonna go, she's 1-on-2 and she's got 2 coming late. Izzy through the dot, leaves it for PJ, wrist shot goes tipped wide. PJ down for Izzy below the line, sends it at the net, knocked down for a moment, tries to cover it. Not a shot there, but a dangerous puck if you're the team in white. Rachel steps in to knock it back a little bit for PJ to get it. PJ at the point sends it low to Izzy. Izzy's going to walk right out of the corner, come to the net, wrist shot, and hit the right post. Saugerties are able to knock it out, but Clarissa sends it back in, and it's an offside. 7:20 left, second period of a 15-minute period, so we're 10 seconds past the halfway mark, not only of the period, but also of the game. Amanda on the face-off with Lily on her right, Riz on her left. She wins it over to Kirsty, who goes to Aaron. Aaron will get over the center line and chip it forward for Lily, and Lily will steer it in. Riz will be the pursuant forward behind the boards, Lily on the opposite side. They reverse it, and Amanda's there to pick it up. Amanda sends it toward the net, but it hits a skate and goes to the high part of the left circle. It's centered in front. Amanda, wrist shot, glove save. Their goalie's keeping them in it right now. The Rockets have a horde of scoring chances. Riz comes out, looking still, tries to go up to Aaron, but gets it knocked away. I don't know if she was looking actually for Aaron or if she was looking for Kirsty. Riz has to come all the way back as the safety, and she will move past one, take a couple of stick whacks and a hook. That's going to be a power play for the Rockets. So Riz draws the penalty. That maybe makes up for the one that she committed in pretty much the same part of the ice in the first period. She had a little room there, tried to skate it up the right wing, gets hooked or tripped or something. I don't know what the official thing was, but the Rockets will have an offensive zone draw, and she will be out there, looks like, for the moment. Amanda's going to take it. She's got Riz in the slot, Lily on the half boards on the right side, Kirsty at the right point, and Aaron between the points. Aaron and Kirsty are cheating up there, so if this face-off is won cleanly, they have a chance to do something with it. Amanda does win it cleanly. Wrist shot tips off of one of the Saugerties players and fires wide. Aaron pinches in from the point, falls down there. Riz gets it behind the net. Riz circling, looking, finds Aaron across the slot. Aaron will step in, send it low to Riz, redirected in front, it's in there! Rizzo with the power play goal! And it's a 3-1 lead for the Rockets. Riz and Aaron just exchanged pucks right there. She was sitting low off the face-off win, sent it up to Aaron instead of going through the point, sent it across the slot. And the Rockets have been working on that in practice with their power play. They converted 2 power play goals on Saturday, and they've converted 1 here. So Rizzo draws the penalty and converts on the power play. Hansen with the other 2 goals for the team in black. Rizzo and Hansen, the 2 goal scorers on Saturday as well. They're just the names on the score sheet. It's a team effort very clearly to set this up. And Aaron Bruno with a wonderful assist. Just playing great. Tootie looking for the hat, sends it wide. That was more of a dump for PJ, who gets it in the corner and freely moves out behind the net. Wrap around. Tootie in front. Tootie pushes it forward. Glove save on the cover. She might have gotten the pad on it, but the glove was down as well. Hansen looking for the hat. 5:46 left, second period. 3-1 Rockets. They scored the first by Hansen 9. On a similar face-off like this, Saugerties picked up the puck and number 17 skated the length of the ice and scored on a breakaway, essentially. Tootie in front, just past her. Rachel's going to retreat to the point as the Rockets point men are able to just pinch with impunity because they know that they're being covered. Rachel's going to pick this one off in the slot. Tootie decks somebody in front, gets away with it. She doesn't need to push hard for her because she's almost always the strongest player on any ice surface that she's skating upon, number 9. She's played defense for the balance of the early part of this season and has moved to forward here the last couple of weeks, a position that she's very familiar with and she's played throughout her youth hockey career. Rachel and Izzy are the battlers for the team in black from New Jersey, and it's PJ coming through, trying to push it forward. This is just like a football game. PJ's going to come in with Izzy and Tootie. PJ for Tootie, one shot, there's the hat trick! Hansen nets the hat trick with 4:30 left in the second period. Off the feed from Jacobus, and it's 4-1 for the Rockets. Francesca Hansen will take a seat. A well-earned break as she nets the hat. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and the other a power play goal by Riz to make it 4-1. This was a 1-1 game not long ago. The Rockets have pounded in 3. Amanda applying pressure. Will get it in the corner. It's up the right side boards, and Kirsty pinches down. Saugerties sends it up. It's not going to be an icing. Aaron's going to have to retreat here, and she will be the first one. She'll come to the middle. It's knocked away, and Arielis, paying attention, knocks that puck away. That would have found its way in, and it was a tricky puck. Sent up the wing. Riz is going to battle and see if she chases this one down. It's sent up the near side boards. Aaron keeps it in at the point, gets a little help from Amanda. Rockets pushing forward here. Riz, Amanda, and Aaron can't keep it in. It comes out, Kirsty gets it. Knocked away. This is Costello who scored the goal, and it is sent along the near side to the far side. Kirsty gets it. And Amanda will skate it out. She's got Riz with her. It's a 2-on-1. Amanda and Riz. Amanda centers for Riz. Oh, it's kicked away. What a play by 10. This is going to be an icing. Oh, Amanda saw Riz and she tried to center it. The Saugerties player force kicked her foot back to block the pass and thwart a scoring chance. Excellent fundamental play right there. You got to give credit where it's due. 3:09 left in the second period. Rockets up 4-1 on Tootie's first career hat trick. And she almost gets the fourth right there. First career hat trick for number 9. Tootie in the corner, sends it to Rachel at the point. Wrist shot knocked away by 73, and she sends it up and out. Saugerties trying to skate it out. PJ's going to pick this one up, turn the corner, skate right in, right down Broadway. Wrist shot whistled wide. She had a lot on it, but she didn't get it at the net. Tootie comes to the far corner on the pass to Izzy. Izzy tries to center it back for Tootie. A little too much traffic. It's going to go to the point. Rachel has won every single one of these battles today, and she wins that one for a moment. It comes to the point. Tootie covering up. Can't hold on to it, but she sends it over to Rads, her oftentimes defense partner. Rads is going to skate it in. Larissa around the right circle will skate it right behind the net. Turn, looking, centers, and Tootie was there a moment late. Really had that force. She might have it before it's all said and done, even here in the second. Rads off the near side boards as the Rockets change, and Green will get it, and she'll send it down. No icing. She gained the center line. Saugerties had one really great opportunity. There's another one. 1-on-4. And it's sent wide. Riz with the headman looking for Amanda. Tried to spring her. Riz retreats back, slides. Safe at second. Blocks the incoming dump for a moment. And now gets up and has to hustle back into the play. She's out with Izzy and Amanda for the moment. Amanda will pick that off, send it up to Riz. Riz has Izzy. Riz has to gain the puck. She gains the offensive zone, and she's caught from behind by Costello. She had Izzy for a moment, but she didn't handle the pass cleanly. Kirsty comes in from the point, sends it to Amanda. Shot goes off of 10's head and a stick, centered in front, and Kirsty will pick it up behind the net. Kirsty over to Riz. Kirsty and Riz exchange. Riz tries to get it through the circle, can't do it. It comes to the near side. Lily covering the point, pinches in, uses the body, gets to the puck. Amanda keeps it in. Lily tries to send it down for Riz. Aaron comes to the slot. Aaron looking to send it down to Riz at the corner, the same way that she did on the goal before. 45 seconds left. Rockets blitzing, trying to increase their 4-1 advantage. Lily tries the wraparound, but she's thwarted. Phillies will send it down for an icing. There is a whistle now with 33.9 seconds left in the second period, and the Rockets shooting out to a 4-1 lead in a game that was 1-1 just earlier in this period. Francesca Hansen scored in the first. The Rockets ended that period with a 1-0 lead. They gave up a breakaway from their own zone. Claire made a nifty move on Arielis to make it 1-1. Then Hansen scored, Rizzo scored on the power play. Tootie centers it. And Riz scored on the power play. Tootie scored 2 more to complete the hat trick. Going for another one. Izzy on the rebound sends it wide. Centered in front, loose, Izzy trying to get it. It pops up. One of the Phillies grabs it with her hand and is able to skate it out of trouble. 6 seconds. Rockets will send it out. 3 seconds. Coaches should be yelling how much time there is. Tootie is not going to have enough time to fire off another shot. We end the second period. 4-1 Rockets on Hansen's first career hat trick and a power play goal by Rizzo. 1.5. Amanda wins the face-off to Rads, who sends it up the near side boards. Amanda will try to push it into the offensive zone. She does. Georgie there to help. But 17, Costello will take it into the offensive zone. She's been the star for the Phillies, wearing their white jerseys. Blue lettering, red trim, blue pants. Rockets in their visiting black jerseys as they skate it out. Amanda's going to have a 2-on-1 with Georgie. Riz the trailer. Amanda will skate right through the slot. Wrist shot. Stick save. It pops over the net. Riz gets it behind the net. Chips it for herself. Trying to get out the other side. Can't do it. 10 wheels are off. 10 and 17 have been the stars for Saugerties. Rockets again in their road black jerseys, white lettering, gray trim, black pants, black socks. The socks with a large white stripe and gray trim. There's also gray trim on the jerseys. Tillinghast brings it out up the right wing, has Riz with her, sends it forward for her, but Riz had held up at the blue line. Nonetheless, it goes deep into the corner, centered for Georgie. Georgie tries to send the love for Riz. Riz puts it in! Tillinghast with a beautiful assist, like eyes in the back of her head right there. And she gets that puck in the slot, sends it low for Rizzo, who puts it in for a 5-1 lead. That's 2 for Riz. and there's 13:41 left in the third period. Rockets have seized control of this one, where it was very much in doubt early in the second period when Saugerties on a breakaway was able to score via Costello 17. And a breakaway from her own end. The Rockets have since just put forth their will. Izzy will skate it in alone with Tootie. Izzy to Tootie, and 77, or was it 17 or 77, got back just in time. Tootie looking for a fourth, sends it to the right of the net. Izzy wrist shot, that's a save, and it's held on, no rebound. It looks like the Phillies may have changed goalies. I can't really see the number, but if that's not number 8, then they have changed. PJ on the faceoff, Izzy on the right, Tootie on the left. 1 to Kirsty. Between the points, Aaron shoveled forward, gets all the way down. Izzy wrist shot goes off the outside post on the bottom of the net. Not really a threat, it goes behind. PJ gets it there, goes to Aaron at the point. Shoveled low, looking to get it to Tootie. Aaron again, cross ice, trying to get it cross slot for Izzy. And Aaron really doing a good job on those. That one didn't connect, but she's got the right idea, this Bruno 16. She's fit right in since her move to this group last weekend. PJ banks it off the boards for Izzy. Izzy can't handle it, but it's sent in and allowing the change. Izzy tries to pick that one off. Tootie comes in late. Tootie tries to shovel it through, hits somebody. She's going to go off for that one. Pass interference they're going to call. They're going to call a cross check. Looked like Hansen lifted up the stick maybe to protect herself, but delivered the contact there, and she'll go in for 1 minute and 30 seconds because this is a 15-minute series of periods. The penalty occurred in the offensive zone, which is indicative of why the faceoff will go to the opposite end of the ice. Georgie will take the faceoff. Referee saying, hey, you got that mouthpiece, so you got to actually put it in. It's not good enough just to have it. Wins the faceoff. She's there with Lily, and these two with a spectacular penalty-killing shift. On Saturday, Georgie picks that one off, and she will gain the offensive zone as a one-woman show. She's got Lily with her. Rads gets it, sends it at the net just to the right side. That'll kill off more time. Rachel's going to pinch in from the point. It's a 2-on-1 here for the Phillies if they hurry. Georgie retreating back to break it up along with Rads, who plays the player. Phillies trying to center it. They come out. Ariellis, one save, covers the rebound and gets the whistle. So the Phillies with a scoring chance right there through the first 33 seconds of the power play. Georgie and Lily, the penalty-killing duo up front with Rads and Rachel on the back line, and 2, Markland between the pipes today. Face off, Georgie battles for it, wins it back to Rachel. Rachel shovels it for Rads. Rads banks it up the boards to Lily, who tries to steer it out, but she has a lot of company over there. Costello's able to send it back deep. Rads gets to it first, reverses it for Rachel. Rachel will bank it up the boards if she can get it, but it's knocked away. Phillies center it. Wrist shot. Ariellis with the save. Kick back toward the corner. Rachel steers it up to Georgie. Georgie powers through one, plowing through another. Can she get it out? She can't. Saugerties send it back in. Larissa banks it out. A little too strong for Lily, but strong enough to get it out of the zone. Lily's going to get this. She has a break. She's behind the D, looking for Georgie. And those two have turned into quite the penalty-killing duo. 20 and 77. As they've killed it off, and Tootie will exit the box and head right to the bench in exchange for Riz, it looked like. So Riz out with Amanda and Lily. Lily jumps off. Riz trying to grab it over there, battled for. Aaron steps in. Izzy was offside right there. They didn't call it. She brought that puck back in. Riz is going to jump off for a change as Izzy will break that up. She's sending it forward for Amanda. Amanda with PJ. Amanda on the right side. Sharp angle, wrist shot, score! It goes off of the heel of the goaltender's glove and trickles in the near side post Werner makes it 6-1 with 10:21 left in the third period. Rockets in full control and in full flight in this one. Everything just going their way today. All the puck luck that they might not have had on Saturday in Sewell, New Jersey, has become them on Sunday in Saugerties, New York. Werner risks one that 10 is able to knock away. PJ comes out of the corner, centers, wrist shot, knocked away. That was Kirsty with a whistler at eye level that the goalie got the heel of her glove on. This one's sent out. It's going to be an icing, although it looks like it might go on net. Ariellis back there at center, not even going to reach the net. So no icing as we're under 10 minutes left in the third. Rockets up 6-1 over the Saugerties Fillies, who I must say have very, very nice looking kits, as we'd say in Britain. Their uniforms and their jerseys are excellent. Georgie Tillinghast through the middle. It comes to Lily Rose Smith. Riz backhand. Does it go in? Georgie pounding at it. Still loose. Riz nearly had the hat. Pinching in was Aaron from the point. Gets it to Lily. Lily for Riz. Oh, Riz didn't see it go through. Lily almost actually scored on that. Riz will skate out through two. Looking for somebody in front. Wrist shot. She sent it over the net. Lily gets it. Over toward the net. Knocked away. Lily gets it again. Sends it toward the middle. Georgie, Lily, and Riz out there together. I don't think we've seen that combo much. In front, Riz gets it, pounds away, stopped with the pads and covered up. So Riz looking for the hat trick right there. Her buddy Tootie's got the hat trick. Those two like to do everything the same way. One gets a penalty, the other has to get a penalty. One gets a goal, the other has to get a goal. Phillies steal the face-off win, and this time Rads isn't going to let Costello march all the way down and score as happened in the second period. Wrist shot, bounced in front. Ariellis is able to pick it up and cover it. Costello is in front. 10-17 working the magic for the Phillies. They're quite a duo for their club, and they've played very, very well today, so that should be noted. If you're watching from the Saugerties side, we appreciate that, whether you're watching live or on demand. Centered in front, nobody there except two Phillies. Shot, Ariellis knocks that one away, and Rachel eventually clears it for Tootie. Tootie's going to try to sneak up the left wing, gets it. Bodied off there, gets up a little slowly, but seems to be okay. Tripped at the line, Izzy took out two, like duck pin bowling. Tootie in front, loose puck knocked away. Rachel between the points has a little time and space, and she's going to use it. Sends it toward the corner where the Phillies will get it. Izzy switches back over. Tootie looking for it. Plays the man, then gets the puck, but gets it stolen away as the extra Philly comes there. Rockets retreating back as Costello will skate it up. She's the goal scorer for Saugerties. She'll look for somebody, wait for troops to come in late. She gets 10, wrist shot. Tootie knocked it away with the glove as we're down under 7:50 to play in the third period of a 6-1 game. Sent at Ariellis, she knocks it away and covers it up. So while the scoring chances haven't been always of high quality, Ariellis has been up to the task, except for the one time that Costello got the breakaway and really made an outstanding move with a deke that sold me on the backhand and then getting to the left-handed part of the ice and shooting it in. Rockets win the faceoff and they move it out. Amanda with Riz and Lily. Lily's been all over this one. She sends it to Riz. Riz gets it into the left circle, tries to get it to Aaron at the point. Aaron pinches in. Phillies send it out. It's not going to be an icing. It's not going to have enough juice even to get to the top of the line. Kirsty retreats back, chips it up the right wing for Riz. She's got 2. Amanda's got 1. Tootie's got 3. So 1, 2, 3. Amanda in the corner. She's going to march around the net. Riz trying to gain position in front. Center to Riz. Looks for Lily on the backhand and couldn't deposit it there. Got decked a little bit. Riz was looking for Lily on the blind side. Kirsty will bring it in as she waits for her troops to get on side. Amanda will retreat and change, but the other forwards will remain pursuant of the puck. Wristed around. Erin Bruno steps in. She's played very well. Centered. Kirsty picks it off. Kirsty right down Broadway. Riz shot. Knocked down in front. Riz tried to put it in. Riz looks for Lily in front. Sends it there. It's knocked away by the goalie. Erin pitches in from the point. Riz with the shot. Whistles wide. Had the goalie caught off guard. Kirsty will march through the right circle. Send it to PJ. Riz shot in front. Riz rebound. Tries to get it through but leaves it for PJ. PJ to Kirsty at the top of the slot. Erin is up there. Let's see if she can keep it in. Phillies are able to clear the zone, but Riz just grabs it and marches right in. Can't get through one, but has a little help from her friends. And the Beatles didn't play at Woodstock, but sure, you get by with a little help from your friends, no matter what year it is. The 60s or the 2020s. Friends all working well together for the team in black today, as we're down to 5:45 left in the third period, and the Rockets maintaining a 6-1 lead. Saugerties is still battling hard. Zero quit, that's what you like to see. This is a youth hockey game. Riz there alone for a moment. Let's see if she dumps it 1-on-4. Uses the body as a shield as Izzy gets it. Riz will skate off for a change. Amanda out there with Georgie and Izzy. Brad steps in from the right point. Gets past her. Rachel there to break up a possible 2-on-1. Knocks it away from Costello for a moment. Costello has 14 in front. One-timer, Ari Ellis with the save. No quit in the Phillies as Costello comes up the rail and centers it toward the finish line. 14, who will take the face-off. One-timed it in front, but Ari Ellis with the best save of the game there. Phillies win the face-off. Chipped at the net. Ari Ellis has to block it with their logo, a bouncing puck. Blocks it with the Rockets logo on the crest of her chest and then covers it up. No rebound. We're under 5 minutes to go on what is going to be a happy trip for the Rockets. Amanda on the face-off, wins it back as Rad steps in. Sends it around the far side boards for Georgie. Georgie negotiates it a little forward for Amanda to be able to get it. Amanda and Izzy there. Now left for Georgie. She dumps it in, and Amanda was curling back, but the Rockets gain possession. It's chipped out, and Rads will pick that one up through center ice. Sent forward for Amanda. 1-on-2 battle there. She's got to retreat. Her and Rachel collide in front of Coach Henry, the father of number 5. Phillies bring it in. Wrist shot tipped off of Rad's stick and just trickled over the crossbar. Ari Ellis was handcuffed on that one. She had the glove up in the air like the Statue of Liberty holding the torch. Amanda will break in with Erin. Amanda up the right wing. Tries to get hooked, and she's just too strong and fast for the hook to even occur. So Werner with 1 goal here, looking for a second. Erin retreating back now, skating all 200 feet here. Wrist shot, good save by Ari Ellis. She's been sharp as the Rockets have given up some more opportunities here in the second half of the third period than they did for most of the rest of the game. Tootie retreating all the way behind her own end line as Erin has moved up. Comes out toward Lily. Erin picks it off. She's going to skate it up the right wing. Erin Bruno gets through one. Erin in. Erin all the way in. Wrist shot, and it's saved and goes just wide. Bruno looking for the goal. She had room and she's taking it. PJ at the point. Tootie centers in front for Lily, just sent wide. Lily looking for the wraparound. Finds 2 Phillies and can't get it through them. Rose Smith playing her best hockey of the season thus far. PJ pinches between the point, fires it in on a one-timer, and it sneaks through a shielded goaltender for a 7-1 lead. Peyton Jacobus will take a humble celly there. Rockets showing some class, not overly vociferous in their celebration in a 7-1 game with 2:50 8:09 left, and that's what we like to see, is sporting hockey. Amanda on the faceoff, Izzy on the right, Riz on the left. PJ's taking a couple of shifts at D here. That one's sent in. It will not be an icing. Riz will skate through it, and Amanda will come in to pick up the pieces. Amanda will circle the net. She'll take the wide swath of ice given to her. She will take it all the way between the points, sent for PJ. PJ to Kirsty, sent in front for Riz. Riz tries to shove it in, but it's blocked away. Centered out in front through the crease. Amanda was trying to, looked like she was trying to shoot it. Izzy sends it through the traffic, but not all the way through. Fillies will skate it out. Kirsty steps up to break it up. Izzy will come in. Izzy will skate it over the line. Izzy over to Riz. Riz can't handle it. Riz still battling now for the puck that she couldn't get. She regains it, banks it off the boards to herself. It goes to Tootie at the point. Tootie slapper. Nice save with the left shoulder by the goaltender there. Shrugged it off. It was ticketed for the high part of the net. Tootie looking for her fourth. Riz in the corner battling for it. She dumps it below the line for Izzy. Izzy will send it up toward the half boards for Kirsty pinching in. Kirsty sent it toward the slot looking for Riz on the back door. Fillies will ice it. Let's see if it has enough juice. It does. 1:54 left. Third period, 7-1 Rockets. 3 for Hansen, 2 for Rizzo, 1 each for Werner and Jacobus. Maybe some, a little position switching here. So Erin has moved up and she's getting some shifts at forward in the end of this one, and PJ's moved back to D, a position she played all of the last season. Erin in front, tries to roof it, and she does! That's Bruno's first! Erin Bruno has put one in, and that's the reason why you see the celebration. That's Erin Bruno's first goal as a part of this team, and her teammates will leave her to the cellar. That is not any bit of one-upmanship. In a case like this, if you have a player that's scoring their first goal, even in a lopsided affair, it is still sporting to give that player her moment. And Erin Bruno has hers. Congratulations, 16. You've well earned it. And she's still out there with Lily Rose Smith, 20. And Georgie Tillinghast, 77. 90 seconds left now. And it's all over but the shouting. Let's see what the final tally is. Costello's still playing it hard. She's a brilliant player. 17. Centers it out in front. Still fighting all the way to the end. 17 and 14. And the Rockets, we've been at the 16U and 19U level, and those of us who have been around hockey for a long time, we've been around our share of these type of games where the score and the win-loss outcome is clearly decided, and you play in a sporting fashion, and that's what's going on here. Helsley sends it at the net. Wrist shot, 26. Had the top corner of the net, and Ari Ellis got the shoulder on it. So Markland's still in it. She's had to face more than her share that you'd expect in an 8-1 game here. She's been brilliant when she's needed to be. Sent forward. Riz and Tootie out with Lily now. They're probably trying to set up 20. They do. Tootie looking for Lily. Tootie's got 3, Riz has 2. Lily doesn't have any. That's going to be an icing unless they wave it off, and it is. So that group will have 19.8 seconds to go, and Lily will jump off, or will she? Yeah, she jumps off for Amanda. So Amanda with Riz and Tootie for the last 20 seconds of an 8-1 game. Tootie will step in for the faceoff, wins it to Kirsty. She will skate it right at the net. Kirsty to Riz. Riz looking for 1, looking for 2. Can't get it. That would be the hat for 13. sent out. That's going to do it. PJ will have it. She'll send it forward for Riz. Riz gets it in over the line, sends it at the net. That will do it. The final from Saugerties, New York. Rockets take this one by an 8-1 margin. They congratulate their goaltender, Harry Ellis-Martin. So we don't have the official shots. It was very much in favor of the Rockets in this one today. And I think we've run down the goal scorers quite enough as the teams get ready to shake hands at center ice. We love to see this. Best part of the game being back in there, sportsmanship. It wasn't the Phillies' day, but they certainly played hard through the very last whistle. I'll give you a look at Ari Ellis. And down a little bit here so you can watch your players come off the ice. So if you want to catch all the Rockets action, hit that subscribe button here on my YouTube channel. And once you've done that, click that alerts button and you'll know every time we're going live or we've uploaded new content from the Rockets. Speaking of which, we will have Coach on in a separate thread later on. And there he is, Coach Jeremy Jacobus, walking off the ice. And that will do it here from Saugerties, New York, Kiwanis Ice Rink. Final 8-1 Rockets. Thanks for watching. This is Joe Rizzo.